Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your lunch. How it was? Good? Recharged? Okay. We will continue now with a pretty boring topic, digital tools for NC dealers. But I guess it will be interesting for you because we will talk about money. More or less about not pricing, but money, how we all can use digital tools to raise your sales, our margin, number of customers. So let's give a look what in ENCY we deliver for you to sell ENCY products better. In general, we have pretty ambitious goals for every year. This year we have even more goals for sales. And we believe that the good product, high technology that we put in ENCY 3 version 3, in ENCY Hyper, in engineering products is not enough. We need tools that you will use in your daily life to sell our product better, to implement them faster, to have more customers, and maybe to relax more than work. So let's give a look in which areas we put our efforts to deliver you more tools than just the software. We deliver tools in licensing system. We develop CRM system. We work in marketing, and we also work in help desk. So these are the areas where I will introduce you our new, or more or less new, tools for NC dealers. What are the applications? What are the names of the products that we deliver to you? First, this is Dealer Space, desktop version licensing system. And then we have Dealer Space Mobile. Second one is NCRM, desktop version, and soon, I hope till end of the week, we will have NCRM Mobile already available for you. We also have NC Support, or help desk system. We have NC Marketing Portal, where many of you have been already registered and hopefully use it every day. And we also have one small but very useful application, which is NC Remote, like, you know, to get connected to your customer in remote. So this is the map of our digital tools for NC dealers. We will start with the oldest one in this list. This is Dealer Space. Practically speaking, this is the operational center where you as dealers, where your engineers, where administrators get access to customer licensing, customer database, all the stuff related with customer and licensing. Being the center, there you create all type of licenses where which we can deliver to NC products. Trials with maximum duration with 3 months, educational for universities, colleges, whatever, and for sure commercial licenses with bunch of options, license protections, perpetual, subscription, everything is there. Brief overview for those who still not so familiar with Dealer Space. We have licenses, orders, containers, maintenance, roles and permissions, many things that somehow affect on the workflow creating the license. And this is the very typical workflow which we have installed inside Dealer Space. So first of all, you need to create the order. Once the order is created, the license is released. Then, when the order is confirmed, you can issue the invoice. When the payment arrived, the license becomes free from grace period, and that's the end. So that's the standard, typical workflow for any commercial order. You are familiar with this? I will have some updates there, next slides, but in general, this is where we used to work. Recently, we have also added more features in Dealer Space to manage roles and permissions. Many of you have already asked that due to your internal rules, you need to restrict some people from your team to have less access to more functions than you used to have. That's why we designed pretty straightforward roles in dealer space. We have 3 default roles, which is CEO, full access, which is manager, with more or less same access but no commercial information, and engineer who has access to the system because they need access to the products, because dealer space is still the platform that controls access to the dealers, to the products itself. Okay, so this is already there. If any of these default roles are not matching your business scenario, if you need more, feel free to request. We will create a customized role for your team only. It will be available for your team. Soon, we will extend this functionality for sub-dealer teams as well, so that it can become the same handy tool for your sub-teams. What else dealer space controls? It's maintenance. So let's look at maintenance from business perspective and how dealer space helps you with maintenance sales. What are the tools that we have integrated in this platform? You know that NC licenses have maintenance. So any license have this, let's say, parameter when the maintenance expires. And if the maintenance on a license is valid, is somewhere in the future, your happy customer got informed that ENCY has been updated, we have released new update, they can install it, run smoothly, the new version, no worries, they're happy with the update. Almost automated. What happens if your customer license has expired maintenance? In dealer space, you see this. Unfortunately, we inform the customer, but they cannot use it. They're informed, but when they try to install the update, they fail. This mechanism we call maintenance control, and this is the combination of software that controls access to the new updates and the license information. We believe that only maintenance control inside the software could be not enough to sell more. That's why in dealer space, we will soon launch a new maintenance digest. Practically, this is the email for you that we will release once a month with information when your customers will expire maintenance in the next year and who has been already expired. So these emails you will get once a month. You will have capability to proactively inform your customers that their maintenance is soon to expire. So together with, let's say, pretty software control, we add you information that your customer licenses maintenance is expiring. Hopefully, together with one more smart trick inside the license system, which we will demonstrate a little bit later, we're gonna use these tools to rise maintenance sales. I believe you need these tools. Let us know what else you need to rise your maintenance sales. Okay. What we have done in dealer space in the recent, let's say, year. Dealer space exists for almost 3 years, and step by step, we improve, add some functionalities, capabilities. Some of you have requested something, so we add. Roles and permissions. It exists. You can use, set up your team, set up your sub-dealers. Recently, we also included prepaid and postpaid working scenarios. Practically, all of you, most of you, have been used to postpaid scenario. The standard one. I have recently replaced what it is. You order, license released, you pay, license becomes free from grace period. Postpaid, pretty easy. In some occasions, it appeared that we need prepaid scenarios. It could be beneficial when you order a license, don't get paid for this, and the license stay inactive till the moment when you pay. Maybe when you deliver it together with the robot or together with the machine. The benefit of this scenario is that once you pay, only at this moment the maintenance starts to be counted and the license starts activated. It could be in a month, in 2, in 3 months. So if due to your business scenario you need to deliver a license later and you want the maintenance become later, you can use prepaid scenario. So in dealer space, if you need, we will activate it per request. Now the system can afford us to do this with the same, let's say, workflow inside the system. It's not so many changes for you. One more thing we have already introduced at some webinars before, auto trial settings. In some regions, we got requests that you need to have trial license changes. What it means, when the customer first reaches ncrm.com, what type of auto trial we will deliver? Now, only software 30 days. If you will ask us for your region, we can do it, let's say, online and 14 days or 45 days. We are flexible. Let's discuss. Let's use this for your business, to not ruin your business, but to help you to sell more. So now it's pretty easy and pretty flexible in dealer space. Regionally based settings for auto trials. And one more thing, I will talk about it a little bit more later. This is data analytics. It's a pretty new topic. We believe it's a big area where we're just approaching. I will talk about this from sales perspective of how we can use knowledge about our customers from license system, how we can use it to sell more, to support better, to actively use this information. Since we have it, let's see a little bit later what we do there. Okay, couple of words where we go. So what is dealer space roadmap? We still believe that dealer space is not only licensing, but still the platform where you have information about your sales, orders, different scopes. So we will add dealer dashboards in dealer space. Another important thing, business is growing, information is coming more and more intensively, and we understand that in dealer space we need to classify notifications to not let you miss important information, maybe about some customer actions or about payments. It's up to you. So we will add inbox tab in dealer space so you don't get missed important notifications. At the same time, you will be able to set up what is important for you. So inbox tab, as in many other systems, soon will appear in dealer space. Okay, another one, promotion tab. World is dynamic, we are changing fast. Our promotions sometimes last like 3 months, maybe half a year. We want you updated what information is with this information in dealer space. We will add informative tab with active promotions, so you will be always sure what is working for today. You will be there, check when it is valid, what are the basic terms, and you can work pretty fast with your customers, with your quotes. Okay, so this is roughly what to expect from dealer space. And now let me introduce, let's say, minor brother or minor sister of dealer space. This is dealer space mobile. Who have dealer space mobile already installed? Guys, okay, thank you. Yeah, nice. So if you still have no dealer space mobile, it's the right moment to raise your hand to scan the QR code, because it's really easy, accessible in Apple, from Apple Store and Google, how it's called? Google Play. The application is there. You scan the code, you get it installed, and you use it from tablet or your smartphone. Yeah, I will keep the slide till you finish scanning. Yes, let's use this opportunity to increase number of users. Why we need applications for smartphone? Yeah, could be pretty evident. We're traveling, we're working in the exhibitions, we go to the customer side. We need something handy in front of us with full access to the system right from the pocket. So yeah, we use smartphones now in many different occasions. So now we really need applications for our business goals, for our business activities. Authorization is fast. You go in the application, either choose your ENCY login if you remember. If you don't remember, you open desktop version, open mobile tab, look at the QR code, scan, and you're logged in. That's it. Pretty fast. What are the functions of Dealer Space Mobile? All the same. Even if it's a minor version, let's say minor sister, minor brother, doesn't matter. We put everything Dealer Space can do from your desktop. You can manage all the licenses, create containers. You can do all the support that you need. Maybe you need to create another email, another contact for your customer. Maybe you need to reset the password. Maybe you need to update the post processor in the container. Everything there is available for you. Okay, evidently, we don't have dongle activation because, yeah, no way. But all the rest is available in Dealer Space Mobile. Okay, so you can create any type of orders. You can issue invoice, download invoice, whatever you need is available in Dealer Space Mobile. Hopefully, you will use it. You will give us your feedback, how it works. And if there is something you need to add there, let us know. We're always welcome for your feedback. Moving a little bit ahead, ENCY Data Analytics. So what it means at our language, from our approach. Basically, we start collecting data from the very beginning of ENCY, from ENCY website. We have a lot of information there. New registration, new download, any activity on the website, we record. Then we have a product that is running on the customer side. We can see if the customer really activated the license, how many hours they've been working in this license, what actions they did. So all of this is also available for us. Now we can merge this information in, let's say, data center. We don't know the name of this platform, but we have a dedicated engineer who's working with this functionality. And we want to use this information to improve sales. We want to know much more about our customers based on these analytics. For sure, we want to use it, let's say, for security, to prevent illegal use. And we also want to deliver these, let's say, insights, these ideas with you. We want you to be aware what are doing your customers with licenses, what they're doing on the website. So we want you are included in this workflow of data. Why we need it? Let's have, let's say, brief question to all of you. So why we need this information? First of all, because we want to know if this trial customer, for example, is ready to buy. We can analyze their usage of the system and reply to this question pretty faster if we know how they use the system. Or, for example, they got the software, but we don't know what is going on, why they're not buying. Maybe they got stuck somewhere. Maybe they couldn't activate the license. We can trigger you this information pretty fast, and you will be able to support them. Rather than waiting for the call, you will be informed what is going on their side. Maybe they need support, maybe they need training, could be. So we want to use this information to raise sales. So let's give a look a little bit broader to the customer journey map, because more or less this topic is inclined, let's say, with or combined with the customer journey map. We're approaching to this topic with the trial users information only currently. As I said, we are at the beginning of this way. And in the customer journey map, we start from the registration. So the customer comes to the website, registered, we have this information. The second step is they downloaded the installer of any of the ENCY products. We got this information. Then they started a trial. We recorded this. Then they used the software. We know precisely how many hours, how many startups, how many users, let's say, in their company have been starting this license. So everything is there. And if we imagine that we can combine this information with CRM system, we can even know when we quoted them the software and when they paid for the license. So it's a work that we did from the very beginning till, let's say, very end, when they purchased the license, if we go from this perspective, we want you understand what is going on with your customers. So this is the customer journey map that we are designing, that we are building right now. I hope at the next few months we will introduce you more about this work, what we are going to do. Now I, let's say, draftly share with you the information where you can find this data right now. As you probably know, we have our own CRM system, and this is the right way how we want you become aware of customer actions in the CRM system. We will add there, already added actually, the special tab with the trial license use, with the activity score, with the recommended actions. So what you're gonna maybe do in the next step when the customer use the license. All of this will be implemented in the CRM system. A little bit of this information, but still very useful, we have in dealer space. We have added the special tab inside the license, which is called App Start Info. There we log all the actions of the user. It is available license by license or generally for the customer. So from different platforms, you can get access to this information. I hope that you will get more and more integrated in our platforms, and NCRM even as one of the major platforms for this. And you will see how it works in your region, with your customers, with your, let's say, deals, and hopefully completed payments, completed purchase payments in CRM. Okay, so a little bit of this. We cannot share much more in data analytics because it's still sensitive area. We will not share any slides. But if you're interested in details how it works, come to me or other team members. We will show you in reality how it looks from our side. Now I will talk a little bit about more traditional things that you are used to, promotions and marketing. In ENCY, we are always active in promotions. We believe that we are active, and we have ENCY Marketing Portal. It's available since a couple of years. We store all the leaflets, brochures, many different useful information for your marketing team there at the special portal. And soon, as I said, we will introduce the special tab with active promotions in dealer space, so that everyone who is in charge of sales is aware what is going on with ENCY promotions, where to find the details. Briefly about our promotions. We have currently 5 active promotions, 2 of them about feedback, like Hyper Feedback Promo and ENCY Tuner Feedback Promo. We have migration to ENCY as a promotion still going on, cross upgrade, and multi-seat discount. We will, let's say, extend them till ENCY version 3. You can use them till early autumn, till IMTS in Chicago at least. So still time to implement these promotions in your sales activities. However, there are some more promotions. You can argue with me. So Maria, we still have some others. Yes, we do. Like 3 years subscription. I put it on the special slide because it's not a temporary promotions anymore. It's not about something that will end tomorrow or with ENCY version 3. This is the, let's say, perpetual program strategy that we implement. That's why it's not something that will finish soon. Why we use it? You remember, some of you, we have subscriptions available in ENCY since a couple of years. And how many we sold? Do you know? 1, 2, 3, 5. Really, very few subscriptions were sold from ENCY products. And we understand that we wanted to add. We understand that we need to give you something more than just ability to order subscription in the system instead of perpetual license. We understand that it will not work like today you will sell subscriptions. No, we want to give you some additional sales tool And this is 3-year subscription is one of these additional sales too. How it works? Pretty easy. The customer gonna buy year per year, 3 years in a row subscription license. Year 1, year 2, year 3. And after the year 3, they can request to migrate to perpetual license. The perpetual license will be free for them because they have been already paying for 3 years. They need to pay only the year 4 maintenance. That's it. So imagine if you have a customer who is dreaming of ENCY. They want to buy ENCY. They have the equipment, but due to any restrictions, maybe some budget restrictions, or maybe some organizational things, they cannot afford to buy perpetual license. Do you think you can offer them subscription now instead of just losing them? So it's additional too. We understand that maybe you are used to sell perpetual licenses. We understand that your business, your sales activities are focused on perpetual licenses because you know how to sell it. We understand that you need something additional from us to start sales subscription. Try to implement this strategy in your business activities, and I guess that soon you will see who could be the target customer for 3-year subscription and how you can get margin from this. Okay? Why I note it as a proved approach. In ENCY, we like to test everything on ourselves. Now we have a dedicated sales manager. Alex, where you are? Okay. And since that we actively launched direct sales, we decided to test how many customers will choose subscription instead of perpetual licenses. And being honest, we were surprised. Many people, when they get the information that they can use this promo, they choose it. That's why we believe it's proven. I invite you to test at some areas and some customers and some markets. You're welcome to test. It's available for everyone. Okay. ENCY version 3, you have seen it. It's really nice, powerful, very impressive with the new technologies, new operations, and new functionalities. And we're going to promote it. If you have ideas how to promote ENCY 3 in your market, come to us. But even better if you will come with a global approach. So try to imagine how we can start ENCY 3 promotion globally. If you have business idea, you're more than welcome. We're always attentive to your opinion, to your ideas. So we still have some time before ENCY 3 is released. Come to us with your suggestions and we will implement. Oh my God. Jerry, you know Jerry, right? Yeah, Jerry's calling. I'm sorry. We need to reply. Yeah.
Maria, hope you're doing okay. Really sorry to interrupt. I've got an announcement that kind of needs to be passed on to our users and our resellers quickly, if that's okay. Just, something behind the scenes that I think will help them. Is it all right if I give that now?
Yes.
Yeah? Sweet. Okay. Well, firstly, before I do, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I'm not there in person. I was very much looking forward to it, but I then got the rather exciting news that I was going to be having a kid. So I'm at home at the moment with my 2-month-old son, who's currently asleep. And if he wakes up, then I'm going to have to jump off the call quickly. But yeah, so what I need to tell you guys is we have gone and done something behind the scenes that should make your life a lot easier. We've completely revamped our support system. So we have gone and redeveloped the ticket tracking system and the manner in which support calls are logged. So we've gone and tied it in with our single sign-on system. So that means that every user account, every user license has got access to this system to be able to track their own tickets. Because it's tied in with our single sign-on, it means that every user is automatically associated with their license vendor as well. So instead of the old system with Jira where we had to search through the license database and worked out who was attached to who, no, it's all done automatically now. It's much smoother and easier. Speaking of Jira, our old system was quite complicated. It worked, don't get me wrong, but it required a lot of human input to make sure that jobs were sent properly and that everything was tracked right and that all of the information went through. Whereas now, our new system, totally streamlined, everything tracks through cleanly on it. Everything is automatically associated with the initial query, and it's all handled with meta tags. So that means that we don't start losing information in the cracks. Okay, everything moves through so much more smoothly. There's also one more bonus about it, which I really like as well, and that is the improved search system. While you can still use JQL if you really want to, you don't desperately need to anymore to do proper searches. And because everything is filed and set up correctly from the start, it means that everything gets tracked through properly and we have a true history of all of the jobs that have gone through. I'm not going to go into a great deal more detail about this now. This is going to get handled by my colleague Kirill. I believe his session is tomorrow. He's the one that does a lot more work with the help desk system than I currently do, but he will be able to explain in greater detail the end use of it and how you guys will interact with it and what it means for you going forwards. But I've got to say, having worked on help desks before, this is a massive, massive improvement and one that will make everyone's life significantly easier. I'm sorry. It sounds like my son's just waking up at the moment, and I don't think he's very happy about this right now. So I'm going to have to go. But I just wanted to say, I'm sorry I'm not there right now. I look forward to seeing you guys next year, okay? And of course, in future webinars and everything. Have a great time. I wish I was there with you in Cyprus right now. I'm sure it's beautiful at the moment, okay? Enjoy the conference, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully you understand that it was the briefest introduction of our new support system, right? If not, we will still have the dedicated training session with Kirill tomorrow, where you will see what is new ENCY Service Desk. So this is one of the tools that we will introduce to you as a support. At the same time, we want to add some business there. You know, we always try to monetize somehow. I will not try frighten you. So what I'm going to tell you, in dealer space, now we will add the special comment in the license. Which dealer is making support? Which dealer ordered maintenance for the license? And this will be a trigger for the ENCY support system to route the ticket from this customer to this dealer. So we will use the combination of license information and this new platform to redirect the tickets from the customers to the first level support, who should be you, partners. And then if you, let's say, need our support, you can redirect to ENCY support and further to R&D team and till the highest engineers available. So this is the new platform where we integrate license information, your activities as support, and our skills in support as well. And hopefully, when we will set up everything, we will try to motivate you making support. Maybe we will add some additional discount in the maintenance. We will see for actively supporting customers in the new system. We will see. So one more tool we will have, ENCY Service Desk. We are going to the next platform, to the next tool, and this is NCRM. We talked more about this in the previous, let's say, seminars, in the webinars. Just briefly, what is CRM? You know what is CRM, right, guys? Yeah, I believe so. This is customer relationship management system designed to deal with leads, deals, customer payments, support if needed. This is, let's say, a business platform. We have already tested many CRM systems. It's not the first time when we approached to this topic, but many of them had something bad. So either they were too functional, too heavy to integrate, or too expensive. That's why we decided to make our own CRM. Now with AI tools, everything is possible. You have seen what you can do with ENCY API, and now we have also ENCY CRM. So this is completely designed by ENCY team. What we use in ENCY CRM, we need leads. My colleagues later on will talk more about ENCY marketing, what we are doing to get these leads. Briefly, here we have paid traffic, different campaigns, different ways to get the lead, and organic traffic coming from website, email, sometimes referrals leads. All of these leads come to ENCY CRM. This is one platform for all the leads that we can deliver to you. ENCY CRM not only delivers you the contact information. So in ENCY CRM, we make some validation of the contact data. We validate the phone, we validate the company profile, we validate the address, and we do it at the very early steps before you can get this lead. Because why it's important? Because at this, let's say, incubating status, you don't see the lead. We can give to the lead one additional request to complete the data if it's not completed. And when it's done, we create the lead as a new. At this status, we need to decide who will take care of this lead. ENCY direct sale team or one of the dealers. Maybe we don't need to take care of this lead. So this is the right point to decide what to do next. And whatever action we have decided to do, to redirect, to work directly, whatever, the lead stays in the CRM system. We don't lose it, we track it, because maybe in half a year they will come back with another request and we will record this. So this is the uniform platform where we track all the inputs that we get from our customers. And leads probably become our customers. From dealer perspective, because I'm channel manager, so I take mostly of your comfort, of your business activities. That's why I will talk about this approach in CRM. We deliver 3 opportunities. One is pretty simple, straightforward. We give the lead as an email to you and give to the lead your contact details. Straightforward, simple, fast, while still missing some important information there. You will not get AI research details about the customer. You will not get the score. You will get only the contact information. That's why we mostly focus on the second option, which is direct access to ENCY CRM for your team. You can work inside the platform. You can use all the AI-based tools that we put inside ENCY CRM, and you can benefit from this platform. This is the default scenario that we invite you to participate in. Third option is still available, integration. It's still under development, so we are still thinking how to do it better. If you use your CRM system, we can integrate. Why you need it? So pretty easy, because it's free. You don't need to pay anything. You just need to be ENCY dealer to have ENCY CRM, right? It's good. If you have something that you use right now, but it's obsolete, it's heavy, it's expensive, you can migrate to us, and you can put additional products that you sell to ENCY CRM as well. So it's completely open for you. You can use it.